What you see on your video screen right now is the Acu Rite digital rain gauge. Hi, welcome to our channel all about home electronics. Where in this video, we're going to share with you what we found using this digital rain gauge for several months, what we liked, what we didn't like, and we'll get started right after this. So what you're looking at right now is the packaging of a brand new Acu Rite digital rain gauge. It's actually comprised of two components. The one on top is the digital reader that you put inside of your home or office, and the unit that's on the bottom is actually the collection unit itself. Now we zoomed into the front face of the packaging because it shows a few of the prominent benefits of this digital rain gauge, which of course you can track your rainfall amount on a daily basis, and as the rain is falling itself. You can look up the history of rainfall, but you can only go back maybe a month. And then you can also set up flooding alerts, so it will alert you to potential heavy downpours and flooding alerts. And of course, the rain gauge itself is self-emptying. We'll show you that mechanism in a moment. The whole system takes a total of 5 AA batteries in which to power, and they're not supplied with the packaging, so that's a little bit frustrated. However, we went out and got some good quality AA batteries, and they seem to perform for quite a duration of time. As a matter of fact, in the display which is illuminated right now, these were the original batteries we installed several months back. Now we've zoomed in on the collection unit itself, and we actually unattached what we would call the hood to show you the collection mechanism. As the rain falls through this collection hood right here, it'll go into one of these two teetering cups, and that is how the unit measures the rainfall on a regular basis. It does take a brief moment for the display to acknowledge the amount of rainfall. When you read the instructions, it says the maximum range where you can have the collection unit away from the display unit's about 100 feet, so long as you don't have any type of electrical interference. And that proved out to be true. We had our display unit inside about 100 feet away. What we did notice was that during the hottest of summer months, the units wouldn't communicate well with one another, and the readings were inaccurate or didn't occur at all. And we also noticed that electrical interference was playing a role in that. The setup of the unit was pretty straightforward. When you follow the instructions that are included inside of the packaging, it shows you how to set up the date, the time, and then what type of report you want to see on your display screen 24/7. You can use the on-screen buttons to get to other historical reports. It's fairly straightforward. In relation to the collection unit itself, the batteries are inside of that base station right there. The unit seems like it's well made. However, these clips that are on the collection hood, although they're sufficiently strong, if you're not careful, you can break them off readily. We actually cracked one off, and we think that that probably should be made a little bit more strong. The other thing is the hood has a pretty unique shape, and so when you're putting the hood onto the collection unit, you got to make sure you have it lined up correct. Otherwise, again, you risk breaking these tabs. Another interesting thing that we found with the collection unit itself was twofold. One, birds love to sit on it as a perch. So when you're installing it on top of a post, you need to make sure it's done securely so that the bird or a squirrel doesn't rock those internal rain collection devices, thus giving you a false reading. The other thing is insects seem to like to go into the unit itself and build a nest or a web or whatever insects do when they get inside of these things. So that again can give you a false reading. It does require a little bit of maintenance to keep it clean. You might have a leaf or dirt, for example a bird, is carrying something in their claws, they land on it, the dirt falls into the collection unit. We experience those things, so they will happen. So we did a quick zoom in on the display screen itself. The screen itself is powered with 3 AA batteries. They're on the back, it's a little door there. But on the front you've got the mode button, which you can toggle between day and week. And at the bottom left you've got a history button if you want to go back into the history to check the rainfall rates and so forth. At the top right you've got a flood watch button, and just below that a rain alarm if you want to set a rain alarm up. And then at the bottom right is your setup button for things like date, time, etc. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video. Here are a few video links we hope you might find useful. If you liked this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe free to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.